Hi, welcome to FX Garage Works. I put together a kit for Yamaha 4-stroke, 4-cylinder, 3-cylinder, even the 2-cylinder, anything with the rear exiting exhaust to eliminate the exhaust donuts. The exhaust donuts on the machine have been a problem since day one. I've been through 03 right up on machines. I've come up with this kit to eliminate the problem and not have to mess around with donuts and repairs to deal with exhaust. I will walk you through what the kit is and how it works, how it can eliminate the problem. If you have any questions, you can contact me at the site will be on the bottom of the page here. All right, thank you. All right, so here's the carnage. What happens is there's exhaust donuts, which are these guys right here. They're just a nylon wax. I'm not sure what they're made of, silicone. And then you got your clamps, and they basically go right on the pipe, which goes down to your flange. So that's what it would look like all together. That one's in good shape. Natural wear, no breakage. But when you get age and the donuts start to wear out, you start getting damage like that, where the clamps actually wear through and the pipe starts to fall apart. And you get this one, which is cracked to the point that it starts cracking, and then it breaks your accordion, and then everything falls apart. So then you get to that situation. And then you're in a lot of money. You're at anywhere from 60 to 80 bucks for the manifold, 20 to 40 bucks for clamps. Donuts alone are 10 to 12 to 20 bucks. So it can be expensive. And then when it gets into your Y pipes like this, you think they're done and you got to replace them. They're about 200 bucks a side, so you're in a lot of money, especially with the 4 cylinders, because you got 4 pipes and it goes on. So what this does is you're eliminating a section. So this pipe is worn bad, but it's still good because you're cutting at this flange here on both sides. It's just like I did on this one right there, and then you're cutting the manifolds right there. So you cut like this one, so you got that section. So you're eliminating this whole piece, this whole section of trouble, plus the Y pipe flange, which goes on the donut here, just this section here. And it eliminates it, and you're replacing it with a piece of exhaust braided flex line, which has been around for years. I see them on cars, tractors, you name it. Even the brand new sidewinders with turbos and all kinds of stuff use these. Basically the inside of the Yamaha one, which causes a lot of damage, is as soon as that flex goes, this piece of metal will start wearing through the pipe. Try to get here. There's just no structure, no strength to that at all. This is an old one that I had, that I originally started with. As you can see, it's got an outside braid, inside accordion, and an inside braid. So you got 3 walls of strength. And that's basically what this system is. It's full stainless steel, comes with all the clamps and hardware for installation. It's an intense, labor-intensive installation, but it's a one-time elimination of having that. You basically get into cutting all your Y pipes, cutting your flanges. You have to remove your flanges off your motor, which is a tense job because you don't want to break manifold bolts, but it's just doing slow, consistent pressure on those bolts. They will break free, and then you just put it together. Right now I'm working on a 2008 Venture 2-Up. It's the same issue. They've got their accordions inside there. Now the easiest way to remove the wide pipe is to drill the 8 rivets, 8 or 10 depending whether you have a 3-cylinder or 4-cylinder, and remove that bracket. Don't bother trying to undoing the bolts in here because usually they just break. So by removing that whole system, it comes out with the bracket and everything right there. And then that way, when you go to install, because it has a hook style, it's all loose. You put the bolts back in, reinstall it, and then do the rivets after you reinstall. Kit does come with the rivets too, so I always put 10 rivets in this set. And then basically removing your manifolds. Like I said, it's a tedious job. It's worrisome about those bolts breaking. Make sure your socket's on tight and nice even pressure, and just let it crack itself free. They will crack. It might help just to heat the block up with a small propane torch, just to heat the aluminum up so the steel bolts will break free. Okay, so that's where I'm at now on this machine, and I'll get some more. As you can see, somebody's been in here already. They've reinforced this wide pipe with some pretty heavy gauge metal just to keep that strength. But that there can cause issues too, because you're adding weight to that pipe, and this goes down into one pipe, which the exhaust pipe is a very long pipe and could cause strain on that, so it could cause to break that. But stay tuned, I'll get more on. Okay, so we're working on our 2008 Venture. As you can see, I got the pipes in the machine. And you always want to remember to put the clamps where you're accessible, best tightening position, so you get everything in there and free. You can see everything fits in there very nice. And if you look underneath the machine, there's the 3 pipes coming out, and this is where your wide pipe clamps will go, is underneath here. As I said, it's all full stainless steel. Once you get them all in, they're all good to go. Okay, here's our wide pipes, all ready to go back in. As you can see, I cut the flanges off. These are the flanges here. Cut them off. Put the notches in for the clamps. So when you put the clamp on, it covers the clamp, and it just gives a compression point. I cut all those. And the best thing to do is take out all your rivets. These will always stay in when you drill out the rivets. Get in there. So make sure you clean out your rivet holes. Loose install your bolts. Don't secure them, just loose install, because it has a hook pattern. And if you don't remove that bracket, it makes it for a really tough installation. Some people bend these, but don't bend them because they get weak. Just take the bracket out. The rivets are included in the kit, and then that way we can just put it in loose and then rivet it in after everything's in there. And the biggest thing is to remember to put everything in loose, tighten everything from the can back, from back to front, and your clamps are the last thing you tighten. Alright? So now with the wide pipes in, the rear exhaust can in, back joined to all the pipes and secured, I then continue to underneath the machine to adjust all fitments. So you can slide this system forwards and back to get your ideal fitment. So you want that joined, nice and joined, and then those ones up there. And then once again you secure this clamp first. Once it's finished, secure all your rivets back into your bracket. Secure your wide pipe bolts, and then tighten your clamps last. All 8 or all 6 on this machine, all 6 clamps last. And you get all your fitment proper, and she should be good to go. So the rivets, they're supplied with the kit. You just rivet that bracket back in. riveted.